in J.D.M.S.S Senior 2A class. So today I've learned from the practical that forces are applied every day in our daily lives, but today we have learned how to use them, like the types of forces we apply every day, like pulling the rope, it is tensional force, and then pouring oil on water. Why does it sink? We have learned all the reasons, and if you throw a stone, it sinks. We have learned all the importance of forces in our daily life.
And one of the things I've learned is that we apply forces actually applied in our daily lives, like the practice we did about the exercise, pulling the rope. So I've learned that force is a normal thing and it's always in our lives.
Today we learned about forces. We know that forces is our daily life. We learn about intention forces and reactional force.
And today I've learned a lot from the practical that we did on the topic of forces, and one of the things I learned is about the upthrust force on the practical of pouring oil on water, and it's that the oil floats on the water. And I've asked myself many times before learning about the forces that why does oil float on water? You are cooking and you're seeing the oil on top of the water, but today when I've learned about forces, I've known that it's because of the upthrust force.
Today I have learned the application of forces in our daily lives. For example, upthrust force, acting on objects. It is a type of force that opposes the weight of an object, like the stone and the leaf and the oil, while mixing with water.
So our teacher taught us about the different types of forces. So I learned a lot. I used to do many of them at home, but I never knew what kind of forces or what types of forces they fall under. But today I've known about upthrust force and tensional force.
Based on today's lesson, we have learned on forces and how we apply them in our daily lives. And on today's practical, like I have learned a lot and I will never forget, because if you do something practically, you see it will stick in your mind. You will never be doubting. Like if someone tells you like pulling a rope, this side will win, this side will lose, you will be doubting. And someone will also tell you that when you pour oil on water, it will not sink, it will float. Like you will be doubting, but when you see it physically, you will not doubt and you will never fail any question concerning it.
The practical is very enjoyable for them. They can apply in their daily lives, and we can see that forces are applied in every day's activity. So we thank the students very much for the effort they have really put, and they can apply these forces everywhere they go.